6 for inscribed angles. As you see, inscribed angles inside the circle and their vertex on the circle. So this type of angles called inscribed angles, and there's a special things. If the arc of BC is 2x, so that will be x. That means the measure of angle ABC is half of the arc AB. So half of the arc AB, such as what? If this is 20, that will be 10 degrees. If this is 20 degrees, if this is 120 degrees, and that will be 60 degrees, such as some examples. So half of the arc. So arc is double of the inscribed angle. And because of this reason, I can say one more thing. Let's mark it with the color. Okay. That's the diameter. If an inscribed angle subtend with semicircle, or we can say intersect with diameter, it's all time 90 degrees. The reason is semicircle is 180 and this is the arc, and half of this arc going to be 90 degrees. If it's 90 degrees, it's a subtend a diameter. If it's a subtend a diameter, we can say it's a 90 degrees for the inscribed angles. So one more things, but I want to draw some circle. That one, yeah, here. Okay, let's draw a circle. That's the term of the circular or inscribed quadrilateral. If a quadrilateral inscribed a circle, as you see that one, that it doesn't matter what type of it. It's not a special triangle. If any quadrilateral, not triangle, sorry, if any quadrilateral inscribed a circle, so opposite sides are supplementary. Some of the opposite opposite angles are supplementary. Sum of the opposite angles all time makes 180. These two angles together 180. These two angles together 180. That's the idea. No, I don't want it. Okay, let's continue. Then opposite angles are supplementary. If a quadrilateral is inscribed in a circle, so we call it opposite side. We can say opposite angles are supplementary. Let's solve some example. Okay, that's the first one. Find each measure. Of course, we are going to find the measure. What's the measure here? ML. So that's the arc here, ML. And as you see, that's the inscribed angle of this arc. Let's see what we know. This angle, half of the ML. So arc is 2 times angle. So measure of ML, it's equal 2 times 43. If it's half, so arc will be double. 2 times 43 is 86. So measure of ML equal 86. That's the first one. We find the measure. Oh, sorry. That's like that one. So that's one. Okay, that's the first one. What is measure of KMN? That's the angle. So that's the angle. So as you see, the arc of this angle, the inscribed angle, let's show these arcs, is 95. So what I know, measure of KMN, that's an angle, is equal half of the arc, half of the 95. Let's make 47.5 degrees. That's 86 degrees. I forget the degrees, the measure, sorry. That's all. Half double. Let's see another example. Measure of EGF. And that's an arc. Be careful here. EGF. That asking whole EGH. That's, oh, sorry, EGH. It starts with E. It's continued the G, pass through the G, as here, as you see, and H. To make it clear, I want to mark with this mark or highlighter, maybe that's better. Okay. EGH, if it's arc, start E, pass through the G, so continue until H. So this is the question. Let's see, as you see, this angle and these arcs intersect each other, so at point E and H, so that's an inscribed angle. What can I say? The arc is 2 times angle. So measure of, let's change the color, sorry. Measure of EGH, this is an arc, it's equal 2 times angle 139 degrees. 2 times 139 degrees is equal to 278 degrees. This is the measure of EGH. Let's clean that part. Now next example, what is the measure of GFH, the angle? That time it's asking about the angle. Measure of GFH, that's an angle. It's half of the arc, and as you see the arc is here 95. It's half of the 95. So 95 divided by 5 is equal 47.5. Let's continue to some more examples. As you see, these are quadrilaterals, and they are inscribed quadrilaterals. Find each measure of angle. To find the measure of angle, first there is a variable. I need to find what's the value of z. And what I know, opposite angles makes 180. These two makes 180. But I know these two angles total. So z over, so that's z over 4 plus 30. That's the first angle here. Let's highlight that one. It's here. And z over 2 is that one. Plus z over 2. Let's change the color, sorry. Z over 2 equal 180. So to add these two fractions, so I need to enlarge this one, 2. 2 times z is 2z, 3z. 3z over 4 plus 30 equal 180. And if I solve this equation, I hate when this happens. I forget all of them. I need to like them first, I hope. Okay. If I solve this equation, I can find the value of z. If I find value of z, I can calculate value of angles. So 3z over 4 equal 150. 4 times 150 is 600. Divided by 3. 600 divided by 3 is 200. So z equal 200. If you multiply by both sides, reciprocal of 3 over 4, 4 over 3, and you can find z equal 200. This is the z. But the question doesn't ask about z, the question asks about angles. So we find the value of z. Let's keep it on the left side here. So first angle, let's calculate b. b equals z divided by 2. It means 100 divided by 2, it's equal, so sorry, z equal 200, not 100. Z equal 200. 200 divided by 2 is equal 100. If the b is 100, so this must be 80, because sum of these two must be 180. So d is equal 80 degrees. What about e? E equals z minus 59. So e equal 200 minus 59. That's equal 149. And to calculate c equal 180 minus 149, because c and e together 180. C equal 31. Gel Yağmur. So we find the value of b 100 degrees, d is 80 degrees, e is 149 degrees, c is 31 degrees. Let's continue the other example. Let's move it here, put it there. It's a very similar example. This time, as you see, opposite angles give 4x, 6x are variable, and these two has variable. We add them and x will be equal 180. You can do same process with the previous one. I will find one value, so you can find the other opposite one. Let's use u and w. These are opposite angles. 14 plus 4x plus 6x minus 14, it's equal 180. So 4x plus 6x 10x, 14 minus 14 is 0, so equal 180. X equal 18. So measure of u, it's equal 14 plus 4 times 18 degrees. 14 times 18 is 72. It's equal 14 plus 72. It's equal 86. If u is 86, w equal 180 minus 86. It's equal 94. That's the end of this example. So let's solve that one. That's very clear. That's passed through the, as you see, that's the diameter. That's mine, be 90 degrees. If this 90 degrees, these two angles together must be 90 degrees. So 3x minus 10 plus 11x over 3 equal 90 degrees. So 3x plus 11x over 3 is equal 900, because that's a minus 10. If I add both sides plus 10, it's become 100, that's become 0. So if I make the denominator equal, so I'll enlarge by 3, 9x plus 11x, 20x, 20x plus 20x over 3 equal 100. If you multiply both sides by reciprocal, so 3 over 20, x equal 15. We find the x. That's the first one. We find the value of x. What is the question? Okay, the question asking about M, Q, and to find that one. If I find value of P, I can find value of this arc. So let's calculate the P. Measure of P, it's equal 11x over 3. That's equal 11 multiplied by 15 over 3. Let's simplify that one. 5 times 11, 55. If the angle is 55, this is 110, 10. As we know, central angle is equal to arcs. It's 110, 10. Sorry, not 100, 110. So measure of M, Q, N, it's equal 110, 10. This is the last question. It's asking about BAC, so this angle. To calculate this angle, there are two ways. I can use some of the interior angles, or I can use the whole circle is equal 360. So I'm going to use the first one. If this is 76, this is half of 76, 38. So 38 plus 61 plus, let's say this is x, we don't know, x equal 180. 99 plus x equal 180. X equal 81 degrees. That's the end of this video. I hope it will help you a little. Thanks for listening.